What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Better Days Films. It's your boy Zay, and I'm here with another rant video. But before we go any further, we're going to take this shot of this New Amsterdam in my Golden Girls Rose shot glass. What the fuck was that? This is getting fucking terrible. Fuck. Now, as I said in my previous rant on Doctor Strange and Multiverse of Madness, as you can see, I'm a big Marvel fan. I love Marvel. I'm a big Marvel fan. But after Endgame, it's been nothing but shit, sprinkled on top of bullshit. I want to apologize now for the profanity that's most likely, well, definitely going to be in this rant. Fuck, what the fuck was that shit? Now, I love the Thor character. Thor is one of my favorite Marvel characters. But four fucking films, and he's still trying to find himself. 4 fucking films, and he's still trying to find himself. Love the first Thor. Thor Dark World, not really. Ragnarok, honestly, probably will never be one of my go back to Marvel movies. Probably only watch it if I decided to watch the Marvel movies in their cinematic universe order, then I'll do that. But, and now we have Thor, Love, and Thunder. What the fuck was that? Now, before I get started, just want to, if you enjoyed the movie, that's cool. Everybody has their opinion. You know, you enjoy this movie, that's good. Me, I cannot stand this fucking movie. What the fuck was they thinking? First of all, I turned it on and I started falling asleep within the first, 5 to 10 minutes of the movie. I had to force myself to stay awake because I was getting bored that early in the movie. This movie was a fucking joke. Everything in this movie was a fucking joke. Nothing could be taken serious in this fucking movie. And I cared about nothing in the fucking movie. I didn't care about nothing. I didn't care about the love between, if you haven't seen it, spoilers ahead. I did not care about the love romance with Thor and Jane. Like, I cared about fucking nothing of this trash, hot, garbage movie. Like I said, I skipped it before when it first came out, but for the channel, to give my followers some content, I sat down and watched it to give you guys a review of it. Movie was fucking garbage. Everything in it was a fucking joke. And I'm probably not going plot by plot, because if I do, I'm going to get even more mad than I am. Like, I was bored and pissed off through the entire fucking movie. Entire fucking movie. So first of all, when it comes to Thor's hammer, you telling me, yeah, just because he told his hammer, make sure you keep Jane safe. I don't think he meant forget about fucking me. So you telling me this whole time the hammer could put itself back together, but the hammer could only do that for Jane. It couldn't do that for Thor. So, long story short, Jane's dying of cancer. She goes to New Asgard. Hammer puts herself back together to try to save Jane. I don't give a shit about. And fucking the whole fucking New Asgard city, like, they have a fucking infinity ice cream shot that has fucking Thanos' gauntlet on it. Why do you have Thanos' fucking gauntlet on it? Thanos wiped out half of the world, and you have a fucking gauntlet of his on your ice cream shop. Not even Tony Stark, fucking Thanos. Who wrote this shit? Just everything in this fucking movie was a fucking joke. And oh my god, those fucking screaming goats. Oh, I can't get them out of my head. They were so fucking annoying. You call that trying to be fucking funny? You call that trying to be fucking funny? Screaming goats. They were annoying as shit through the whole fucking movie. From the time they appeared to the end of the movie, they were fucking annoying as shit. Fucking annoying. This movie was just so fucking garbage. Everything in it was a fucking joke. Nothing was to be taken serious. Now, Christian Bale's character, I think his name is Thor, he is trying to, in the beginning of the movie, he's trying to beg the gods to help save him and his daughter. His daughter ends up dying. He stumbles upon a god, and the god is like pretty much teasing him, and there's a sword there that could be used to kill any god. Well, he takes the sword, kills his god, and goes around, because the god apparently don't give a shit about him, and he kills the god, and he goes off on a thing of just killing all gods, because there's no good gods. All gods are evil. So the Guardians of the Galaxy are in like the first, I don't know, maybe 10, 15 minutes of the movie. Then they eventually leave. Like, you did all this at the end of Endgame, thinking that Thor was going to be with the Guardians of the Galaxy, and we were going to get something great out of that. And they were in the beginning of the movie, well, barely in the beginning of the movie, and then that was it. They left. But no, everything in this fucking movie was a fucking joke. Nothing was serious. Christian Bale's character kidnapped kids. And they still found a way to make comedy out of it. Like, you don't know what he was going to do to those fucking kids, and it was a joke the whole fucking time. I couldn't stand this fucking movie. This movie was literally giving me a fucking headache the entire time. Like, what the fuck? Like, this has got to be, like, this is very, like, if I had a choice to watch Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness or Thor Love and Thunder, what do you think I'm going to choose? I'm choosing Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness. I could definitely get through that. This shit right here with Thor Love and Thunder, nah, I ain't ever. My eyeballs will never see this movie ever the fuck again. Like, they fucked up Thor so fucking bad in this movie. Even in the beginning of the movie, Thor is just drooling over Jane, and Jane's just like, whatever. Like, I didn't honestly care that Jane was back and I didn't care about none of that shit. Like, no offense to any of the actors, actresses in the movie at all. But, like, this movie was just fucking garbage. This movie was hot garbage. Dumpster fire garbage. Excuse me. Shit. I can't stand this movie at all. And then, you telling me Thor has the ability to give people his powers to make them like him, but he didn't do that in Wakanda and Infinity War, where they were fighting Thanos' army. He didn't even do it in Endgame. That's why I can't fucking stand when they introduce stuff later on in movies. Because then you're like, why the fuck didn't you do that in the other movies? This movie is hot fucking garbage. Like, I didn't care about nothing. They made the kids getting kidnapped by Christian Bale's character a fucking comedy. Even with Thor, find out everything was just a fucking joke. Nothing was fucking funny in this movie. The only thing that kind of made me chuckle was Groot. And Groot was at the beginning of the fucking movie. Groot was at the beginning of the fucking movie. And that was it. With the Guardians of the Galaxy. This fucking movie. What the fuck was they fucking thinking? I don't know. Somebody please tell me. What the fuck was they thinking? Should we do another shot? I think we should do another shot. Let's do another shot. I mean, it'll be a lot more entertaining than this fucking movie. Definitely got to pick me up a new bottle of New Amsterdam. Vodka, one of my favorite drinks. These shots was a lot more entertaining than this fucking movie. I'll take shots all day to watch this fucking movie. Like I said, I didn't care about nothing in this fucking movie at all. Fuck this movie. Like, Thor is a fucking joke now. Thor is a fucking joke now. And even in the movie, when they go see other gods like Zeus to tell them, like, what Christian Bale's character is doing, they don't give a shit. You know, they don't give a shit. Oh, he killed low level gods. We don't give a shit. We're safe here. And his whole thing with the Zeus character, that was a fucking joke too. Everything in this fucking movie was a fucking joke. Nothing was serious. Please get me back to serious Marvel. Please. Everything about this movie was a fucking joke. Phase 4 has just been a pile of shit. Well, just like I would say what Malcolm said from Jurassic Park, the movie Jurassic Park. I walk up to Phase 4 and be like, that is one big pile of shit. Like, I am just, the more I keep thinking about it, the more I'm getting pissed. Thor, one of my favorite Marvel characters, is just a fucking joke in this movie. Like, don't care about nothing in this fucking movie at all. And then in them also Thor ends up killing Zeus because Zeus tries to kill him, and he thought that he killed Korg, but Korg was still alive as a head. I know I'm jumping all over the place, but like, do any of us really give a shit about this movie? But Zeus is not dead. And then in the end credits, you find out that Zeus is still alive, and he's talking to his son. You find out that he's talking like, we gotta make all they look up to the sky for is their superheroes. We gotta make them fear us again. Like, do you understand, my son Hercules? And they show Hercules. He's like, yes, father. Which reminded me of the fucking Last Airbender movie they made, when at the very end, the Fire Lord was talking to Zuko's sister, and she was like, yes, father. Like, that's what it fucking reminded me of. That movie just made me not give a shit about Hercules versus Thor. And even at that, it says Thor will return. After what you did in this fucking movie, why should I give a shit that Thor's returning? Is it going to be more fucking comedy? Is it going to get even worse? But long story short, eventually you find out that Christian Bale's character wants Thor's battle axe so he could which is apparently the key to open up something where you can go make a wish. And Thor thinks that he's gonna wish all the gods away, and he wishes for his daughter to come back to life that died at the beginning of the movie, but he ends up dying, and Thor ends up taking her. And I guess that was supposed to be him finding himself and getting what he finally wanted. Like, what the fuck? Jane died, didn't give a shit. She ends up going and finding the end credits. She ends up going and to the place where gods go, after they die in battle. Didn't give a shit about that. Nothing in this movie I give a shit about. And I'm never watching this pile of shit ever the fuck again. those screaming goats. Fuck those screaming goats. Fuck them screaming goats. They were annoying as shit through the whole movie. It was nothing but fucking comedy through this whole entire movie. Comedy that wasn't even funny. I didn't laugh. You're telling me Thor's hammer can't put itself back together for Thor. It can only do it because Thor told the hammer to watch out for Jane. Look after Jane. And now apparently Thor's battle axe has a mind of its own now, because now it can also float too, and it was jealous as shit that Thor kept trying to get his hammer back. So fucking stupid. Everything in this fucking movie was stupid. Like, I'm scared as shit to see Black Panther Wakanda Forever next month. Please let that movie be good. Please. Because if it's anything like Thor Love and Thunder, I'm probably going to rage even more than I did today. I am done talking about this pile of shit. As I said, I was not going to plot for this shit. I was not doing it. But thank you everyone for watching this rage rant, because I am steaming right now. But anybody that's on here checking out my videos, I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. You know, if anybody wants to comment and, you know, tell me why you didn't like this pile of garbage of Thor Love and Thunder, or if you want to go in the comments and tell me why you liked it, we could have a conversation about it. Because like I said, everybody has an opinion. Everybody don't like the same thing. Everybody don't dislike the same thing. So you want to have a conversation, in the comments about why you thought it was a good movie, feel free to comment. Hell, I definitely got more content. I already know, more content on the way. I already know what I'm reviewing next. I'm going to sit down and watch it possibly tonight, and then I'll have a video on it, possibly tomorrow. So thank you everyone for watching this rant on Thor Love and Thunder, and I will be back again soon.